Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. So today is going to be one of my meal prepping videos for you guys and what I'm eating this week. So what I'm going to be eating is a chicken and rice dish with, of course, my baby broccoli, because as you guys know, I'm kind of obsessed with baby broccoli right now. It's kind of my favorite vegetable at the moment. I promise probably next week I will introduce a different vegetable and how to cook. But I'm gonna be using Chipotle raspberry sauce as my base for that one. And then my next meal, I'm going to be making some protein pasta, chicken pasta. So I'm gonna add a couple of stuff and it's gonna be really delicious. And then my last meal that I'm gonna be making is super quick and easy, my go-to hamburger meat and rice. So the hamburger meat and rice one, I can show you guys just like a tip. It's literally you cook up hamburger meat, throw rice in the rice cooker, and add some barbecue sauce. So it's super cheap, super cheap. It's super easy, so I probably won't film that one for you guys, but I am gonna show you kind of like a new idea for a snack that I totally got from Buff Bunny, and then I also found some other things at the grocery store that I wanted to show you guys in this video. So the first meal that we're gonna be doing, I kind of already pre-prepped back there. I have my rice already cooking in the rice cooker, and I already set my oven to 400 degrees because I'm going to chop up my broccoli, not chop it up, but chop off the ends of my broccoli and put some olive oil and some Himalayan salt and get that started as I start cutting up the chicken to cook for the first meal. So let's get into it. Okay, so first meal is super simple. All you're gonna need is some pink Himalayan salt, olive oil, and that's for our baby broccolis. So I always buy four of these little lettuce head baby broccolis, and I rinse and just trim off the ends, but oh, it's so good. And then you're just gonna need however many pieces of chicken you'd like. I'm going to be probably cooking about almost 3 pounds of chicken. For my meal prep, I normally do about 4 ounces per meal. And then I got this Chipotle raspberry sauce that I'm gonna add on top. Oh, it's so good. Yes, it is a little bit high in sugar, but it's not that bad. It's like 9 grams in every tablespoon. So we're gonna try to go light and as light as we can when we do this, but we're gonna go ahead and get it started. So now that I have my broccoli in the oven, it's 400 degrees for 20 minutes, I'm now going to chop up my chicken and heat up a saucepan on like medium, middle, high on my oven so that the chicken will be ready to cook after I cut it. Okay, fair warning guys, I am not a chef, nor do I understand how the proper way to cut things. So please be careful when you are cutting your food, and I am not doing like the right proper way. I'm just doing the way that I kind of made up myself. I'm lazy and I don't want to do 2 pans and I don't want to wait for it all to cook. So I quickly just put some coconut ham, in a pan, put the other chicken in, and now I'm going to dump this in and mix it all together and cook them. Okay, so this is what you want the broccoli to look like. Nice and kind of charred at the top, but bright and green just after 20 minutes. Then I have my steamed jasmine rice completely made. I did 3 cups. For my boyfriend and I. If it was just me prepping for myself, I would probably only do 2 cups. And then my chicken is just about done. So the natural juices that it does cook up, I am going to drain that out and then we will add our sauce and this meal will be complete. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can handle the sauces. You can already, after everything is cooked, distribute, separate into portions, and measure out how much sauce you're gonna use so that you're making sure that you're staying within your calorie range, your sugar range, whatever you personally have. Or you could just dump it in, not all of it, but slowly add to the pan so that it cooks in with a flavor. And that is what I'm gonna do because I've been eating clean. I don't need to be watching every stupid phone. That is what I'm gonna do, because I'm not watching every little ounce of what I put into my body, I'm not prepping for anything. So, here we go. This sauce is super sweet. It's the roasted raspberry. If you love raspberries, you're gonna love this. It's not too spicy. No. I feel like my stepdad could probably eat this. He hates spice. It's more of like a Chipotle, like a fiery, like this was grilled, not a spicy, if that makes any sense. But this sauce is so good. I used a little over half. That's how much I have left. And if I want, maybe I'll add it to my rice, just a tiny little teaspoon over the rice for extra sauce. But that is all I'm doing, and we are going to be moving on to our next meal. I know I'm not an artist or a chef or anything, but it's so pretty. This is the end of meal 1, and I just added just a tiny bit more sauce to give the rice just a tiny bit of flavor. Everyone makes their chicken pasta salad completely different, and I kind of just grabbed some random stuff, and this is what I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully it turns out good. So we have our Pal protein pasta. If you haven't checked it out, it's gluten-free protein pasta. It's way healthier, 1,000 times less carbs than normal pasta. I get this at Fry's or Walmart. Even if it's not Pal, if it's any type of gluten-free pasta that you're using, don't forget before you put the pasta in, I do it right before I press, like to even turn it on. Add a little bit of oil to the water, like olive oil, canola oil, whatever you have, just like a drop or two, just a little tad, so that the pasta doesn't stick together and becomes one lumpy mush. And then we're gonna need some cooked chicken. You can buy canned chicken at the store. It'll be a lot faster, but it's a lot more expensive, so I don't mind taking my time to cook the chicken. And then I already bought some pre-hard-boiled eggs, 6 of them. I'm gonna chop it up and throw that in the pasta as well once it's all done. And again, you can make your own hard-boiled eggs, but that was just faster. 6 of them was a couple bucks, it wasn't that bad. I'm also gonna be adding some shredded carrots. I found these at Trader Joe's, dried sweet, like unextra sweetened dark cherries. And I'm gonna chop these up really thin to give it kind of like a sweet texture, like a sweetness. And then the sauce we're gonna be using is this Wasabi Dijon fat-free dressing. Here are the nutrition facts if you want to pause it. But it's no high fructose corn syrup, it's gluten-free, and this is going to be bomb, and I feel like this dish can either be eaten cold or hot. So I'm super excited about this to prep it for me and my man. So we got our chicken cooking. So now the water is boiling, so we're gonna add in our 2 boxes of Pal pasta. You do wanna make sure that you are stirring kind of constantly, every couple, 30 seconds maybe, making sure that you are really stirring this pasta so that it doesn't get stuck together. Even though we did add the oil, you still need to keep stirring it. I can open a box, sure. There we go. And I'm gonna turn it down to about 8 instead of the 9 high, so that it doesn't overflow. So while the pasta is cooking, I'm going to cut up and prep all of the ingredients that I will be using to add to our pasta salad. I already made the pasta. You do have to continuously I drained it and put it back in the pot. Still stir it, otherwise if you just leave it sitting there after the water, it's just gonna turn into a giant clump. Just, you know, the fun of gluten-free stuff. So I have this in a giant pot, and now I'm going to be adding in all of my chopped up ingredients, the celery and the sauce, and my chicken. You guys know you can also do the sauce separately. You can separate your chicken, separate your noodles if you want to do it that way, but I'm gonna mix this giant thing together and then divvy it up. Okay, I got a bigger dish to mix everything together. And last but not least, we're gonna add this dressing that I've also never tried in my entire life. So hopefully it's good. Let's see. And that's if I can get it open. Dang it, why does this always happen to me? And now there's an extra little thing you gotta peel off. Okay, taste test. Is bomb.effing calm. Try it on the tube.
On the tube?
Your finger's dirty, so. It's so good. It is so freaking good. Okay, so like I said, if you want to measure everything out and put it in, I'm just gonna drench this bad boy up and then serve. So we used about almost a full thing of the dressing, and this is going to be the true taste test. Get a little bit of cranberry, everything. That is so freaking good. Oh man, guys. Oh yeah. I might finish this bottle up in there, add a little bit more, but it is so good. You guys have to think, it's a lot of meals. It's my meals, it's my boyfriend's meals, and this is for 2 people, a week of food. So you're not having this in one sitting. So it's actually really healthy, and I didn't really want to portion out my protein because you're also getting extra protein by the pasta and the egg that is in there. So it is so good. I'm just impressed with myself. I didn't get this recipe off anything. I just made it up. So this is my new favorite protein pasta meal to make. Oh, and wasabi is not that spicy. My stepdad could probably eat this. I'm talking like you guys, like you know my stepdad, but you know my stepdad, he literally cannot eat shit on bar as far as like spicy stuff. So, all right. I'm eyeballing how much I'm giving myself. This is how much it is. There's definitely not a full 4 ounces of chicken in here, but that's not a problem at all because of how high packed protein this whole meal is. You have your chicken, you have your eggs, and the pasta. So I'm super excited about this. This is a really versatile dish that you do not need a microwave for. It's perfect to take with you on the go, work. You can leave it in your cooler and eat it either cold or hot, and it's gonna taste amazing either way. Well, now I'm gonna personally make my hamburger meat and rice because I still have my rice left over. Okay, so really quick to end this video out, these are a couple snack ideas that I found. I went to Fry's and there's these little flavored packet tuna. This is 15 grams of protein. This one looks really good. It's 11 grams of protein. There's 70 calories in each if you guys want to take a look at the nutrition facts. But they are gluten-free, they're seasoned, and these are really, really easy to take on the go with you. All you need is a spoon. With you in the car, you can throw these in your purse or anything like that. So I'm super excited about to try these. And then what I saw on Buff Bunny is I absolutely love this. You can go to a really fancy restaurant and they serve this as a appetizer, but you get fresh mozzarella and you slice it up. You slice nice, fresh, beautiful looking tomatoes. If you guys want, you can also get bigger tomatoes than what I got, but I think it's just gonna be nicer as a snack to chop it up smaller. And then you put fresh basil leaves kind of like in the center, and then you drizzle balsamic glaze on top. And this is what I found. I actually went to Natural Grocers, and it's big in Walmart, balsamic, and it's a very small amount. And you can eat that with your fingers, fork, knife, but that's just another quick snack idea that you can also prep side, like on the side, just put in a little dish and bring it with you to work. So with that, that is what I'm eating this week. I hope you guys enjoyed all my meal prepping. And with that, if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Also, never forget to subscribe, and if you want to be notified every time I make a video, because I do post 3 times a week, hit that little bell down there so that you will be notified when I make a video. All right, I'll see you guys later.